All right. Good morning. Good morning, Adam. Becca. Good morning. Marty, good morning. Safe, good morning. YouTube, good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Let's get it going. What we got going on here? Someone is in a good mood. I'm always in a good mood. What are you talking about? I wake up with a smile on my face. Always. Good morning, Gregory. Good morning. Maybe it's the drink that I have in my hand here, and it's hot chocolate. I know. Look at that six-prong captain setup right off the bat. Here we got 1 minute. 1 minute to the cash market open. The market is out of sync. So what we're going to be looking for here is the market getting in sync. Okay. So the 200 is short, the 100 is long. It's a mixed market right off the bat. What we're looking for is the opening range because that is an important one. You have a high of 35 and a low of basically under 90. And we want to see what this market is all about right off the bat here. And let's get it going. The middle of the range on this is 02 and 13. 02 and 13. If we close under Globex, then we are going to be getting a break down of price structure. Yeah, you see this? Okay, that's the back and forth business that they're going to do. The market needs to commit. So how do they commit? They commit if they trade under Globex, and they will commit if they go above 338. Anything in between, you're trading in this neutral zone, which is like a chop zone. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, they're jacking with people bright and early. All right, all right. So the market now is in sync on the long side all of a sudden. All of a sudden, and we need to look for pullbacks as a buying opportunity. I mean, definitely the way they're acting right now, they're trapping the shorts, right? All right, all right, all right. Let's look. because what the market is doing here, okay, so the 20 is an important level for the market to hold. So from the 20 to the 10, so the 19, I mean, I can put the 19 as a, let them get here, 19 to 29. If they can get here, that would be great. 23, too bad if they, you know, rally it up here, but that's fine. Oh yeah, too bad. Well, let's see. I'm gonna cancel this order. Yeah, I'm not gonna get that filled. Yeah, that freaking 20. I knew that 20 is gonna be a good one if they are able to fill me on it. 20 to 30. I mean 23 to 33. So that's your 10 points right there. Let's see what they want to do here, because what the market is so far doing is retracing against Globax. And showing a little bit of a bid, but also, yeah, that you know, I don't want to see that, right? That's a switch trade right here. Now they want to put a captain setup, then I'll jump in. Okay, well, we took that one. I mean, I could have gotten 10 points off of it, but it was a little bit shaky. Shaky. Okay, all right, good stuff. So that's the first. I don't know how many contracts I did it. What is this? I got myself into four accounts. We made 130 bucks, 126 after commish. Let's look for the second trade. Market is in sync on the long side. Yeah, that could have been 10 points easy. 30 to 40. Yeah, I would have gotten it. Then you had a continuation trade long for a target of 362. Target is hit. Next target is 387.75. Let's go. I know some of you are making money. Becca is all over this trade for a run. I can predict that. I can read your mind. That's a standard harmony system trade right there. Nothing complicated. Done on one eval plus 1600. Let's go. It's a Friday. So was I right, Becca? Two contracts. I mean, boy, that's big money right there. It's 800 bucks. So what's the okay? So let's just talk about the logic here very quickly and why we are kind of long. First, the market was in sync on the long side, so that's just that's the environment. Good. So what happened here? Look at that. So you have the opening range that from the 35 to the 90, right? And within it, there's two opening ranges. And what did the market do? It exploded from the 8 to the 830 opening range, and then came and tested the top end of that opening range, which is the 20, right? So okay, I put my order at 19. It's either 23 or 19. It's just one of those two numbers that I have to kind of place my orders right there. So I put it at 19 and it just didn't hit the 23 and bounced back up. I was like, okay, fine. Then what do? They pull back and they produce a captain setup long. I mean, as far as risk reward, I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. So the environment is long. Then you got a signal in the form of retracement into a captain setup around a very critical level, and then you're looking for a breakout out of the trading range, and that's exactly what the market did. So that's kind of basically the logic. And it looks like everybody piled on that one. Now they're messing with people right now. They're putting on captain setups. They're putting. Yeah, that's a captain setup, and they're playing around with it. Good morning, Ola. Good morning. Good morning, buddy. Yeah, that was a good one too. 56, 66. Okay, so that is a bit of a selling pressure coming through right now. Okay, just watch out right here. Yeah, thank you, Ola. Yep, hit that like button, baby. Let's go. Spread the word. Hit that like button. Okay. I got a question though. When do we get greedy? Right? Because you should. Like sometimes you really have to kind of go for it and just try to slam this and make as much as absolutely possible. And then we need to figure, like, not if you need to figure out, but we need to know what at what levels, in which environment, and what behavior, where I need to like slam 10 contracts down their throat and go for 40, 50 points. Yeah, Mega, how do I stay uh, calm during trading? I do cocaine in the morning. No, no, no. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, bro. No, no, no. It's a joke. It's a bad one. I'm sorry. uh, no, seriously, it's. I box the market. I box the market into segments that I understand very well. So this way, the market cannot be doing anything that I am not already understanding where I stand in that box. So right now, the market is in sync. Step number one. If that's not happening, I'm not playing. Second, the market is producing long signals through the cloud and through the harmony waves. Step number two. Step number three, I have my orders where I need to place them, and I have my stops and I have my targets. Step number three. Okay, so there's nothing, then I either take my stop or either I take my profit. There's nothing the market is doing that's gonna, surprise me. Now they could just something crazy could happen and they just flash sell this thing and I could get stopped out or whatever. That can happen, but I have a stop for a reason. It's gonna get hit with a little bit of slippage, and that's the worst that is gonna happen. But it's a function of just seeing it over and over and over and over, and and it's systematic. You're not scaring me. I think we get all worked up if we are not sure about us. You're not sure about you. Like you're not sure about what you're gonna do, and you're afraid that you're gonna screw it up by doing something crazy and just blowing up a bunch of accounts. Like if I'm gonna blow up an account, I've done that before. Like, you know, it. I want it to happen through me taking signals and them failing, and then me stopped out and eventually blowing up an account. I'm not gonna do it by going crazy maximum contracts and let it blow me out. So that's the variance that I'm trying to control. If that makes sense. All right, but it's 8:49. Let's focus. Let's focus. Let's smile. Let's trade. Let's make some money. Oh. So that, see? Holy crap. I mean, look at these bastards. That's the kind of shit that will get you a little bit worked up. 9 o'clock, we have preliminary consumer sentiment. You have inflation expectations. 9 o'clock, top hour. Yeah, sometimes, especially that first half an hour, they could play games like that. Man, whew. That was a bit rough. Because any long here, you got swept up. Market is out of sync. Market is out of sync. So that puts us in a holding pattern, meaning that we want to see a couple of things happen. Either we break back up to the 90s, or the mark. So look at that. The 6-pound captain setup, switch trade, another captain setup. So they're trying to stabilize that, but it's the speed in which this happened tells me that the market has a big seller in it. Speed, range, and behavior. Speed, it's speeding up. I would consider that fast. Range is contracting. Behavior, it's a two-sided market with a big seller that popped in. Okay, so I want to see how this big seller is going to resolve himself or themselves, because that's more than one person that did this. Okay, the fact that we're coming into the top end of the Globex band, that tells me that the market is chewing through support. The market is out of sync. What happened if we break 312.75? Okay, what happened here? Really? Oh, because okay. Opening range pro. Okay, so we broke this. We're coming into retest harmony zone number 2. It's a two-sided market still, but there's big seller. We need to figure out what they're going to do next. I mean, if they get to 312, then the market is in sync on the short side, and Globex is 287.75. So that would be the natural place for the market to actually go to if we hit the 12. Yeah, I mean, the news coming up in 7 minutes, so we need to be a bit We're going to be patient unless something like drastic happen. And you could tell that the sellers are getting active here. Let's go back to this important chart that we play around with. Where are we at? So what did the market do here? I mean, the opening ranges, you break away from it and you come in to retest it. So a close above 50 is a continuation trade long, and you start moving back up to that 400. If you collapse here, once the news show up in 6 minutes, you got two spots, the 20, the 15 and the 04. So that range right here is going to be very critical to understand the health of the trend right here. If we come up to that level and we bounce right back up, then the longs are still alive. They have a chance. And if we collapse through that, we're most likely going to break into the 90s and start selling to the lows of the day. So the news, I think, is going to be very critical and important. Right now, we're just churning around waiting for the news. Bebas Tulips, hello, hello. Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Pimp C, good morning. Blast from the past, baby. Let's go. Good to see you, my man. I know, brother. It's been a minute. But that's good. Good to see you. We're just hanging, making money. Life is good. All right, so that continuation trade that we're talking about is just starting to materialize here, or starting to happen at 50, right? So 50. So what are we doing here? What is the market doing? The market is not in sync. It's still out of sync. So that puts me in a position where I'm still holding, waiting for the news to come up at the top of the hour. You know, I'm just looking for the market to just set up in a way. Yeah, like, you know, they're putting a captain set up short right around this area where the market is congested. So that's part of the waiting and the congestion that the market is doing in anticipation of the news at the top of the hour. Middle of the range trading. Market is out of sync. You're not getting the momentum, but here you go. That's a break. They're trying to break this bad boy up. Here we go. That's good. That's good. That's a trap right here for the shorts. Yeah, we're getting 70 NT Renko separation away from the opening range, and obviously the 50 is corroborating as well. News in 2 minutes. Patience is a trade. Let's play the game. And 65, they can get up to 76. You get to 76, we got something going here. So 1 minute. All right, hyper focus, hyper focus. News coming up. Boom, let's go.
Time to get up and go. Give her a break yourself.
All right, let's see what they're doing here. Okay, I mean that's the buy behavior. Yeah, well, I mean, you're not getting the volatility, which is actually could be the news, because the no volatility leads to a grind up. So the market is still out of sync. I mean, the 75 was a critical level, by the way, and the fact that we just faded against it, that could be a negative behavior that will push us lower. Boom. Bad. That's what I'm saying right there. That's 75. Now we are smack into that zone that we talked about. So the longs got to come in, right? And if they start chewing through that zone right here, then we're going to speed up into the lows and then the breakout. Okay, so the market is in sync right now on the short side. Rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis with a target of 287.75. And let's see if we can find an actual entry. Where would be an entry? 43. Okay, 43. Let's see if they get there. 35, 36. Okay, let them play around here. That's what they're doing. 43. Let's see how 43 is gonna be handled. Like, wow. Okay. I'm gonna be patient with this. Here go 43 and 33. So we should be getting to 33 and potentially 23. Okay. 33. So that's 10 points right there. Switch trade, run up into resistance and then the pullback. So when the market makes a lower high, then that should be our entry point, you know. But we're basically showing support around the opening range. Ultimately, that's what the market is telling me. So that tells me that the shorts are not quite ready yet. But the market is in sync on the short side, which is fine. That's just one element of the trading thought process, but I need to see more. So what would that be looking like? Break into the 16 again. If you do that, then that put me in a position where rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis, and I can look for a bigger target of 287.75. We are facing resistance at harmony zone number 1, a high and a lower high. So that's good. I need to see more. $43. So that 43 came in hard and gave us 10 points and more. such a cluster of prices right here, capped, you know, three switch trades in a row. So they're trying to hold it. But you get to 16, we got something. Switch trade right here. Look at that. Okay, well, that behavior right there against that captain setup and that range, and also the opening range is just it's a counter to this move, and that is threatening the whole idea of a short. So now you have to go all the way down to the low of 12 for the shorts to get back into play. So let's take a look at our trusted range. Look what they've done. I mean, we put this thing earlier, right? I was like, if they come into this zone and they need to pop it back up in order for the longs to get back into action, and they exactly what they did. Okay, so that is going to be the critical zone for the remainder of the day. If we find ourselves trading above this opening range and above that zone of 14 to 03, that 11-point range, if they continue to hold on to it, then we are going to be hitting the highs of 90, break the 400, and continue to go higher. That is going to be a very critical level. We're trying to identify what's important to the market today, which is going to be different every single day. What's important to them today, right now? Interesting. They put a captain setup long here at 47. That means you have a higher low right here. If you close, and that means you put a captain setup long and another captain setup long, and you're gonna push up to harmony zone number 2, and that's what they're doing. So that's a continuation of the buying pressure, and it's coming in stair steps. Market is out of sync. It's a two-sided market. There's an opportunity for the longs to take a piece, and the shorts are going to try to fight this behavior as well. So I'm going to wait for two things to happen. One of them, either the market goes up to 89 and a quarter, and then the market will be in harmony on the long side, or we break the 13. And all this price action that I'm seeing here, I'm just going to read through it and wait for the bigger moves to happen. And just ride the bigger moves. So like, for example, when the market is in sync like that, that's the bigger move. And that's kind of a move that you could ride for multiple signals in a direction. Even this one down here. You know, when the market is out of sync, it's just a big fight. And, you know, they're going to take their time figuring out what they want to do. And I could be sipping on my Mai Tai during that time. I don't have to fight with them. Let them fight it off. And I'll jump in when there's momentum. That's a big one. Captain set up switch trade. So the push should be coming up right now in the next minute or so to 63. With a stop under 46. Ooh, that's nasty. Uh-oh. So we expected a push and didn't happen. That's negative right here. That's a negative. That's a double captain setup down. Okay. All right. So that's resistance, and that's support. And they're going to toss it around right here. Let them play. I mean, we know that 13 to the 03 is the level. We expected a push, we didn't get it, and the market turned in. Shorts are trying to reassert themselves. How's everybody doing, by the way? We good so far? Two-sided markets are choppy like this. So that's why we're holding and waiting. Oh, you took, that's a good one. Whenever you get that kind of setup right there, you typically it resolves itself in the direction of the second captain setup. Captain setup long. So look at that. There's a whole lot of chopping that's going on here. Here we go back to that zone. Yeah, we're about to close the 13. That's a big deal, guys. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. Come on, baby. Close below 13. Okay, good deal. Market is in sync on the short side. Rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis. We're looking for rallies to get involved into this market with a target of 287.75. I hope they give us a chance to get involved. We'll see. 29, 23, and 29. 23 and 29 are two spots to play around with. Because where we at right now is the middle of the range. So the market will have a capacity to jump back up. 23 and 29. Man, I really hope they give us a chance. I can't jump in here short. I know the weakness, but let them rally. And they have to rally in a good way too. It's not like, they just have to. Here we go. I mean, put a captain setup long here, and we'll probably pop up to 23. Yeah, they're about to do it. Here we go. That's good. Nope. Come on. Ooh, 6-prong captain setup. Holy crap. They're going to run this bad boy up. Look at that. That is... yeah, I'm not going to go against a captain, 6-prong captain setup. I have to look for something bigger on the upside. That's 23. Let's see if the 23 holds. And 23 to 13 is running into this captain setup. So that you need to look for higher prices. 29 maybe 36. 36 to 26 is a better choice. Yeah, 23 is holding. I'm gonna take just a minute break. Hopefully, the price action is not gonna go away from us. That's crazy right here. That's a captain setup long on the 100 NT Renko, right? And let's go back to that chart. I mean, the shorts are struggling. Boom, they come up to that zone and run back up. So that's, we have to take notes of that. The market is out of sync, but you know, the longs are taking note, and there is a chance that we will run up all the way back up to 88 with this setup. And this setup is actually like right here, and they wicked it. So there's a wick in that behavior, and then this captain set up long. So rarely do we not get a follow-up candle from a setup like that. So a follow-up candle will take you into the 60s, 70s. Okay. So I mean, right here it failed, but that just doesn't happen as often. Let me see if I can look at that. That's a captain setup short. I don't know if you could see it. Yeah, like right here, and you got two candles follow up. And if you go back in history, you'll see a lot more. So 60, 70 out of this is not out of the world behavior. Most likely we're going to get it. It's a tricky market today, I have to tell you this. I mean, it's the follow-up on a trend basis is not happening. So the market is basically coming into the opening range, bouncing back, but not going in any way. I'm gonna keep an eye on that 13 to the 14 to 03, that 11-point range, and as long as we trade above it, there's a good chance that we hit the highs and go. We came in. I mean, here we go again. Here we go. That's it. Look, a six-prong captain setup. We talked about that. 13 right here. 13 to 03. Came up to it, produced a six-prong captain setup. Did anybody take it or no? I don't know if anybody jumped in on that. I mean, I safe took it. It's a six-prong captain setup, yeah. I'm trying to just stay and trade the in harmony trades. So I mean, that's a counter trend, but it's just at a very critical level, which really tells me that any trades here would have a stop of 10 points. I know it was a six-prong captain setup. I get it. Okay, right here.
Time to get up and
All right. Okay. So the market is built 2 channels, and now it's trading into channel number 2, and the key is to not break 30. And if like they come down to 35 and bounce right back up, then that would be, you know, a scalp long in the direction of this behavior. Yeah, here we go. 30s. Okay, now you gotta break back up, and if you don't, then most likely will collapse. Here we go. So now that is a signal, and you should be looking for 50s and 60s, and with a stop under 35. Look at these bastards. They're about to put a captain setup right here. Uh-uh. There you go. You gotta break above 42. You break it. Here we go. It's coming up. And we should be punching up into the 35, 55, 65s, and try to run the stops under that 33 and that 30 with a stop there. Should be happening soon. And if they don't, what, they're gonna put a 6-prong captain setup here or fail it? That's not good. That's not good. Come on, baby. Let's go. One more time. Retest that thing. I hate to take, I mean, okay. It's a simple thing for me. Here you go. You break above that level, I'm in, and since they didn't, I'm out. Canceling. I'm not gonna jack with these people. Expectation versus what the market is doing. Expectation is this level holding, and then you break up to the 60s. If the market fails into 11, or I mean 12, 13, we're back to the scene of the crime, and the market has to hold on to that level, or otherwise we're gonna basically fail the whole structure into a low. I mean, they put a captain setup, automatically you're thinking in 50s and 60s terms. Now they're coming back again, and a rally should be coming up into 50s, 60s. They're testing and retesting. If they break 32, I think that's an automatic short. And that'll be an out of sync trade. All right, I'm gonna put a stop. I'm just gonna do it in one account. If it runs up, that's fine. I'll leave it alone. Yeah, it's gonna run up. Okay, that's good. Do something. We're speed, range, and behavior. Speed, slow here. Range is contracting with a captain set up long on the 100 Intirinko, which is a big deal. Behavior is two-sided market till proven otherwise. This is an area where I need to be fairly selective, and the market is just churning at the top end of the Globex band. So what's the expectation? Just based on this captain setup on the 100, we're expecting 60s and 70s to show up, and this theory needs to hold, or even if they flush the theories, they need to quickly come back into here we go back up and hold on to it. If they don't do that, then there is okay, that's fine. So you're breaking the channel. We're breaking channel number 2 right here. Okay, that's fine. Just do something. I mean, we're trying to read through chop, and in an environment like this, where would action be? Action would be under under 13 with the right signal, and any rally after that will be shortable, and over 387, then pullbacks become long again on a swing trade basis with momentum. Anything in between is going to be scalping only. Look what they're doing here. They're just jacking with people. But there is a narrative that says, listen, let me pull that chart, because it's just telling us a lot of information that we want to use. Look at that. We're coming into the opening range again, coming back and bouncing back up. We're coming to this top end of the second opening range, very close to that zone, and they're bouncing it. But at the same time, you're not getting a new high. You're getting a lower high. So the market is compressing and rotating, building stops. And it's designed to build enough stops, then the market will make a major move after that. So where would the major move will happen is above a stop run above 55, or a complete collapse under 300. And everything in between those two levels is them building these stops. So if I have to choose, I would have to continue to trade in the direction of the 200, which is short, and look at these run-ups to short into, but on very, very tight stops and a scalping basis only. Okay? But, then I look at the 100 NT Rinko, and it's a captain setup long. So that puts me in a position where I have to be super selective, and I have to, if I trade the least number of accounts with the least number of contracts, and be extremely patient, because this type of market will literally drive you insane. Like it will keep rotating, and just not going anywhere, and you keep looking for that big move that's not happening yet. And I just, it's a Friday. Nobody got time for that kind of mess. We see it. We know what it does. Okay, so we broke this channel. Now we're building this new channel. The fact that we are this, I mean, we're testing the open of the prior candle on a captain setup. That is that's weak, and you gotta see 40 happening very quickly here, or the weight of this structure will just break it down to the 13. But 13 does not mean automatically I go short, because the market is just super consolidated here. You almost have to see a breakdown of one candle lower, then a rally back up that we could measure risk against. So I think patience here is absolutely needed. Here comes that. I mean, they're coming. They're coming. They're coming for it. What time is it? It's 9:41. So far, we got one trade in for a profit. Yeah, Adam, we gotta recognize. I mean, the key of reading the market, for me at least, is just trying to figure out what is clearly an environment I want to participate in, and what environment I need to avoid like it's the freaking plague. Which environment I need to size up and trade the maximum number of accounts, and what environment I trade one contract, one account, and test. Okay, that's the 40. We said 40. You gotta give me 40, because that tells me that that testing of the captain setup is holding up, right? We're trying to read between the lines here. Let them pull back. Like, man, previous life, I would look at a captain setup like that and I'll be just all in. Right now, I'm a little bit wiser. A little bit wiser. I mean, look at that. Yeah, they're just... No, that doesn't mean no beast mode. That means I'm just a little bit wiser with these, right? Like, I want the market to do more before I just balls in, you know? So, you know, here we go again. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, you cannot ignore this. Like, we cannot ignore how they're treating the opening range. I mean, that's just a critical behavior, because that's where most of the traps the market sets for most people, is how price reacting to the opening range. So the fact that we are coming into the top end of the opening range from the 8 to the 830 is telling me I buy. I come to this zone, I buy. I come to this top end of it, I'll buy and I'll buy. But so where are a lot of stops are sitting? 50s to 70s. They're just sitting there. Okay? Because a lot of the traders will look at this. Okay, a lower high. Oh, this market is going to turn over. Ooh, another lower high. Oh, man, the market is ready. Look at that. They're tested it one more time. I need to go short. Okay, then you break that 50s to the 60s. You're swiping all these orders. And then you could go all the way to 90, 400, break into the 1215 and pull back. That's a market read because this 13 to 3, it's a lot more solid than the stops building above 50. It's kind of hard to go beast mode in a Apex account, bro. Like I got to do it in my own personal account. I can't do like wait you go 5 contracts and you're all bent out of shape in an Apex account. You wanna build up 100 contract trade. You can't do it there. Yeah, I got to flip to my personal. See, here we go. I gotta start. This is gonna start chewing through these stops. Gonna start chewing through it. They put on a switch trade. Start chewing through it. Where would the shorts come in, and in a very convincing way under 300, which is 302 first? They have to go through the 19. The 19 is a critical level. So any pullback right here that doesn't go below 19 would be a short-term scalp on the long side, and speed range and behavior. So speed is slow. Well, a slow speed always favors the longs, always. Because you're saying there's no volatility in the market. And typically in that type of environment, you walk the price higher, you mark up the price higher. There's no volatility. That means there's no bad news. That means, the sellers are not convinced and coming in with fear. A short market needs fear. So fear needs volatility. If the price action is not, you need that. So, okay. Come back, pull back. Don't break under the, what did we say? The 2019. Here we go. So you broke the channel, came back in and retested it. to the tick. Holy crap. Okay. Market. That's volatility. Volatility. Something happened, obviously. I mean, let's play. Play, play, play. What the hell happened? Crashed it. The bad news happened. That was the captain set up on the 70. Doesn't matter. Market is selling off. Who got popped? Who got whacked? Something happened. People, look at the news. You got no time to look at the news. Holy crap. Ooh, baby. Where do I get in? I mean, that's just the problem right now. Market is out of sync. Like, what the fuck happened? Well, I just, it's me in seconds trying to figure out what, I mean, look at that. Boom. Tariff China Trump. You always could count on him, jacking something up. Let's go, baby. We need volatility. You got volatility. See what I'm saying? You get news. You get volatility. The shorts need that. They need some chaos. You got chaos. Let's go. Be the master of chaos. I'd like to get short, bro. But that's the kind of shit that kind of scares you a little bit. Here we go. Damn. Yeah. I mean, trying to, copy accounts in this mess is a little bit, nerving. I may need to just kind of cut it down to few accounts. Let's see here. Let's reduce the account load. Yeah, let's do that. Market, what is that? Market is in sync. Yeah, market is in sync. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Fuck, where you go? You go anywhere, just like put an order in there, and it has to be short order. Captain set up short on the 70, by the way. God dang it. 65.75. Where's it at right now? You sold the puts? Are you going long? Okay, now the market is out of sync. Now the market is in sync on the long side. Okay, okay. Now the market is out of sync. That's a test. Do I want to go long here? I mean, is that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Oh, you bought for 30 cents and sold for 3. Okay, now that makes sense. I think it's tariffs, bro, Adam. All right, market is out of sync. I think this is gonna chop it up here, but let's see. I don't have time to look at the news. Be honest with you right now. Market is in sync on the short side. Boom, boom. I think you have to be kind of brave and just jump in anywhere. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Here we go. Let's fuck it. Let's go. Okay, so the longs are playing. Market out of sync. You've been trading it? Fuck, I haven't touched it. So they're at the 500 and they're trying to protect the 500. So they may just pop it all the way back to 92, by the way, and just try to. I know, no balls, no blue chips. I gotta jump in anywhere, huh? See, the problem is I can make money without having to take extra risk. So this is an extra risk market. You know, so I'm sitting here. Fucking market is out of sync. So let's see that 92. They're gonna get to the 92 and put a captain set up long on the 200. And if they do that, I have to look for pullbacks as a buying opportunity because they're just gonna trap a bunch of shorts and run it all the way back up to 200. So that's what they're trying to do here. They're trying to trap some shorts. Here we go. You gotta get up to the 90s. Market is in sync on the short side now. Jesus loving Christ. You break the 90s, you got something. If I break the 90s, and here we go. They're coming. They're coming for them. Okay. So pullbacks. Fuck it. Let's go. Here we go. Boom. 65. Yeah, I could wait for that. Nope. No fill. 76. Let me see if I can get it. Nope. Damn it. Oh, they're going to get me. Oh, yeah, they're getting me. You bastards. Oh, yeah, they got me. See that? Fuck. See, that's what I'm telling you, man. Markets like that, I don't have to fucking trade because the volatility is just going to be out of fucking control. Okay, so that is a full fucking stop. All right, let's keep playing. What? Okay, so I made I made 10 points in like 2 seconds. Okay. What was that? That was actually out of sync trade. Yeah. dude, unpredictable market. Like literally, I looked at my order. I know, bro. That's okay. Market is in sync on the short side, but you know this market is just going to be a two-sided market. You break 90 again, then we got something going on. Yeah, market is short. I can make a lot of money in this market, but I just gonna have to like average into a position and play a strong game. Okay. Market is in sync on the short side. They're selling it. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I'll go 15. Let's see if I can go 15. No. 15, 16. Let them rally it back up. Give me something. $19. I shorted China. Oh, let's see. Fuck it. Here we go. Oh, you fucking bastards. Look at that, man. It's like 2 seconds and you stopped out for a shitload of money. What is this? Okay, so that's the market in sync. Market is in sync on the long side. Okay, well that. How is that? How am I short? Holy crap, I'm short by accident. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking blow a bunch of accounts on bullshit. Look at that, yeah. Yep, I got hanging orders now because of the copier. God damn it. I got orders all over the place. Yeah, I mean, I know better than fucking with this market, bro. I really do. Yeah, of course. I mean, okay, so I mean, I made money on that last trade, but it's not even showing up on my blotter. Oh, you know what? It did show on my freaking blotter. Okay. All right, let's see here. Okay, well, all right, let's keep working. If I'm gonna get screwed, I'm gonna get screwed. Let's go here. Short, long. I'm getting a lot of hung orders. Let's play the game. Fuck. Market is in sync on the long side. Let's see if I can get a pullback. I get a pullback, I play. I may need to slip my orders for higher price, but I don't want to. Yeah. $61. Let's get to 61. Come on, 61. Ah, come on. Almost got there. Damn it. To the tick. That would have been good. So I gotta go 03. Yeah, 03 should hold. Yeah, go 03. Sixes are holding. 03. You don't want to give me 03? Okay. All right. We're grinding back up from that mess. I mean, I'm positive back up. I'll make money by the end of the day. But that account right here just took a freaking dump, a hit. All right, let's refocus. Market is in sync on the long side, not anymore. I like the idea of just getting filled and then you're automatically in the profit. I like that idea. Market is out of sync. Okay, so if that's the case, we need to see 90s come up. Yeah, it's just it's not tradable. It's just the risk of trading it is a lot higher than any other time. So you gotta, I don't know, just like that account, man. They one of my orders was just hanging, and I just didn't realize it, and just boom, down $1,200. Boom, just like that. Ain't nothing you could do about that. And all the rest of the accounts went negative, and now I'm crawling right back up on 3 of them, and 1 is just underwater. But I'll be all right. Yeah, I mean, this is not an environment where you get heavy on your PAs. Fuck that. All right, market is in sync on the short side. Let's play a game, and the game is 36s. 36s. Get to 36. Come back to 26. Go back up. Yeah, here we go. 36s. Come on, baby. Yeah, you're just grinding higher. Do a stop run to 36. Tends to the. I mean, I'm not gonna short at a whole number. Ain't no way. All right, bro. Take care. You got to witness some crazy shit. Okay, they're selling. They're selling the lows. They're done. They're done consolidating, bastards. This is baby. This is a hand-to-hand combat. Let's go. You're not gonna punch me out of this market. Let's go. Ah, damn. Woo, baby. They're selling this bitch. Let's go. 900, the 500. You think, man, I was like, man, I'm not going to short the 500, the 25,000. Boom. Hand to hand combat. Let's go. Okay. I get what they're trying to do here. 60s, if you get to 63, 63, 73, 83. Okay, 63. I'll put an order. God dang it. So 63. 63 is still good. Damn. No fill? Hell no. Okay. Market is out of sync anyway, so let me just chill out here. Let them get somewhere. 63, let's see, 63 and got there. 63. That's an automatic, like 10, 20 points, just like that. So let them play around. The market is out of sync here, so they're about to get back in sync. Okay, that's fine. Go 49. You got 30, 36s and 49s. 29s. Oh, Jesus. They're not going to trade that. Okay. Cancel that order. Keep checking and make sure that you don't have any hanging orders anywhere. See, the problem with this, I got to change my my orders to where I am taking. I don't want 1,000. No. I gotta take my stops on this market. I'm not gonna give it more than 20 points on anything. It either works or it doesn't. Stops here and stops above the 900 into the 9. Yeah, I mean, that's a big move, really. Let's see. Here we go. They're gonna try to run it back up a little bit. Gonna go 16 and see if I can get there. Market is about to get out of sync. Yeah, they're gonna run it up a little bit here. Nope. Okay, so cancel that. Let's see if I can get in. I mean, just take a shot at it. Take a shot at it. 77, I need to be at a very specific price. 83. 83, Jesus. Hold on. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I could play that game all freaking day long. Now I'm in positive on 3 accounts. I need to recover on 1. And what is this crap? I got an order hanging. That sucks. All right, let's go back again and see if I can do the same exact thing again. Captain setup, short. $10.25. Let them play. Let them play. Let them play. Let them play. Let them play, man. Let them play. All right, Marty. Take care, buddy. Good job on that. Yeah. 32. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Yeah, they're about to disconnect the market here. Yeah, the shorts are strong. 27.29. I think I need to stay 29.29. 49. See 49. They're about to flip this market here. Okay, 39 worked. 49 most likely is not going to work. So 60. Yeah, 60. 63. I got an order at 63. We'll see if I can get there. Oh, no. They're going to get me. Good for them. Then good for them. They fucked me up on that. Okay. That's fine. $73. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. That's positive or negative? Okay, I don't even know. Yeah, it's positive trade, actually. Like you don't even know if if the trade closed positive or negative. Market is out of sync. Okay, I can't play this game. I can't play this game. Market is out of sync. Okay, all right. Now market is in sync on the short side. Let's see, 46, 46, 46, 49. We're not getting that. Wow. Cancel that order. It's double captain setup. The shorts are just gonna be doing their thing. It's an absolute meltdown in this market. Absolute meltdown. 1030. No. Market is in sync on the short side, looking for rallies to short into. They're putting a captain setup. I need to see higher prices. I mean, 93 could be a good one. Here we go. Bunch of stops sitting at that 80. I mean, you got 93. 93. Let's go 93. All right, let them get there. Damn it. Look at that. 9375. I mean, what was that? 92? That would have been great. That would have been great. All right, let's see here. 49. I mean, 39. 39. Let me see if I can get there. 43. All right. That's a profitable trade. All right. Let's see if I can do it again. We're positive on 3 accounts again. Can I put 2 contracts and pray? That's Steven. Hey, Steven, how are you, man? Are you seeing this mess, bro? You can't keep me down. Look at that. That would have been huge, but man, you got to take your profits, move on. All right, so 700, you got to go to 39. I mean 29, and I have 2 contracts sitting there. Let them go there. They're gonna get there too very quickly here. Let them come back in. 29. Let's go 29. Come on, baby. 29. Damn it. And oh wow. Look. Man, they just filled me just in time. What a trade. That is just actually scary. 2 contracts too. That would have been ugly. So now I'm positive across the board on 3 accounts. I still have a little bit more on this one, and I'll get there. Ooh, that is nasty. Market is in sync on the long side here, and I'm just going to go 1 contract and play the game. And the game is going to be 29. They're going to flush it here a little bit. You get to 29, we may end up doing something. Yeah, get to 29, I should be in good shape. I should get like a quick pop. Oh. 29 still valid. Okay, yeah, here we go, here we go. Come on, don't get scared. Oh. Just, I gotta cancel that. Market is in sync. You should get like a 1 or 2 candles up on the 200. Ooh, that would have been nice. Let's go. All right, let them flush it a little bit here. I guess I got filled on the upside. So here we go. That's 200 bucks on 1 contract. Like you don't even know where you're going to get filled. Like I know where I'm going to get filled because I'm putting limit orders, but the out is literally seconds. Either you're going to blink and you made money, or you're going to blink and shit, you got stop. So let's play the game. I can play. So now I can afford. I mean, that 1 account was down 1,200 bucks, and I'm break even on it, and the rest of them are up money. So now I have a little bit of juice I can play around with. Okay, so now we're getting a follow through on 1. Let's go look at pullbacks, because I think the pullbacks would try to hold, and I'm gonna go 59. Let them come in here quick. Come on, get it. Give me. Damn it. That's bad. That's bad right there. Look at that. To the tick, you bastards. Okay. 49. I can play 49. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Boom. Go boom. Damn it. Ooh, that's nasty. 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 Fuck. Are they gonna get me? Good for them. They got me. We got close, but got close. I couldn't just take it. Uh-oh. What is this garbage? Fucking I have an order was just hanging again. All right, so the market is in out of sync. Man, I just need to get to 1,000 on each of these accounts and I'll be just done. All right, let's see here. 50, 26s. 26s. Okay, so market is in sync on the short side. 26s if I can. Let's see if I can get 26s. I ain't gonna get shit here. Oh, come on. Oh, wow. That was quick. That was quick. I didn't know if I was gonna get filled on a stop or a target, but boom, it hits me. I need to go for more money with the same stop. So I gotta change my ATMs. Let me try to change it right quickly. I'm gonna go for 20 points because I'm getting those 20 points. 80 by 80. Okay. And if I'm risking okay, let's see here. 80 by where's my fuck. I changed that order. Okay. All right, 80 by 80. Let's go. What is the market doing here? If they go above 762, then that is the double bottom with a higher low, and I think you're gonna get a push into the 800 and 850s. So just watch for that. Here we go. All right, let's go. 750. Damn it. Look at that. Okay, come on, come on. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Come on in. Don't be shy. Go to 50. Actually, it's not 50, 53. They're gonna hit the 12 here. Fuck. That's some crazy shit going on here. Market still in sync on the long side. Target's about to get hit at 12. Target is hit. Next target is 837. $49.93. I mean, where do you go long? Damn. It's about to get hit here. Boom. 803. I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's just the double bottom with a higher low. I mean, what do you expect to happen? They're going to run it up. Okay, I don't want to go 25, 23. Okay. Fuck. Look at this shit. Excuse my French. I mean, they're going to pull back here. I get it. Come on, pull back. 56. Let them flush that 68. Oh, come on. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go. That's an $800 trade right here. Let's do it again. You got to be brave for this market. Because it's a 20-point target, so I'm just sitting through a lot right here. Captain set up short on the, what is that? That's the 30 NT Renko. Ooh, nasty. Captain set up short on the 100, by the way. So that's just they're drawing the line right here. They're saying no way, Jose. I'm gonna sit here and defend that 900 with my life. So the market is out of sync, and you got that setup up there. I'm gonna take a 5-minute break and just shake it off, so this way I'm not sucked into the emotions of price action. So I'm gonna take a 5-minute break and come back and play. Yeah, you gotta be careful, Adam. I mean, just yeah. I mean, this is a good environment for evaluations, really. Um, you gotta be on your tippy toes on this thing. Shit can get out of hand quick. Okay, so what is the market doing? Market is out of sync again. Yeah, I mean, I've seen this account go negative 1200 on a mistake, on a hung order. All these accounts were down $400-500 a piece, and you just gotta have to hit a couple of good trades and be all right with it. So market is out of sync. You got captain set up short on the 100, and you're running into resistance, but it's just fast and furious here. Let's play. Let's play. I am moving on a higher time frame. What are you talking about? Not time frame, but Ninja Rinko frame. The 20 is just refinement. But you got yourself a captain setup. You're rolling over that. That's a trap. Pull. Jesus. Look at the pullback. The pullback. I'm gonna play the pullback. 75, 73, 73. If I can get to 73, let's go to 73. 73. 83, 93. I may not stay that long. Let's come on, baby. Okay, let's go. Go. Don't fuck around with me. Go. Damn it. I'm out. Oh, come on. That's a flat. Yeah. Ooh. They're not nice. That should have held and went 20 points. Now the market is out of sync. I got out in time. See how quickly? I mean, up 10 points. 10 points would have just made it. Let's go in and do something here. Cuz I'm liking, I want to get 20 points out of it because the market's giving you. I should just stick around with that. If I'm risking 20 points in this environment, I need to be making 20 points. All right, so what is the market doing? Market is out of sync. You go up to 86, then that puts me in a position where pullbacks are buyable on a swing trade basis, and we can try to clear this area into a run-up. 86. Go to 86, and we can play that game. And it looks like we're going to go do that. 86. Get to 86. No 86s yet. Okay, that's fine. I can wait. Literally, my hands is sweating right now. Oh, my hands are sweaty. Market out of sync, so you know there's no continuity here. You're gonna get counter trends and all that stuff. I mean, if the market sells off into the 813, then we are in position for a very solid short on a swing trade basis, and we will look for the 750s if we break the 809. If we break back up to 890, then that's a different story altogether. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, safe. Here we go, baby, let's go. A lot of joy. Well, it's something. I typically would like markets that are a little bit more manageable on risk. I mean, but markets like this I've seen and I've traded and I made money before on those top of markets. But you know, I just have to kind of open up my appetite for risk. I mean, anybody that traded Brexit back in the day, you would see even wild shit more than this. Come on, baby. So what are they doing here? We're about to go, Captain. Set up short on the 100. Here we go. All right, let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. So that's shortable market on a swing trade basis. Looking for rallies to short into this market. And let's see what would be a good price to get in. I mean, I can go 23 and 33. 33 is a bit tough, but 39s if I can get there. Well, not anymore. Let's get a rally back up. 26s. 26s will be 16s, they'll be 06s. So that's not necessarily a good spot. 26s. I may want to go 10 points. Yeah, though that worked. At 800, we're at a whole number. Shorts, rallies, shortable on a swing trade basis. Target 762. All right. 19, 9, and 09. No. 26s. 26 at least gives me room. Okay. I'm going to go 26 and a quarter. There's a bunch of stops sitting right above that. Here we go. Let's see. 26 and a quarter. Oh. Come on, baby. Oh, I'm in pain. Too bad. I flatted that trade. Oof. That was nasty. Flatted that trade. I mean, now I'm going to get my 20 points. God dang it. But that was scary, bro. That was scary. I got scared. I'm going to go one contract. I'm not going to mess around with this crap. I may need to kind of like go one contract with a wider stop and then add to it once and then just go for the move if it's still valid. Captain setup. All right, so let's just go. They're running the stops again here. I got scared on that one. No, we're clowning with this market here. I can make it. I can make it. Let's go. Oh, come on, man. Come on, Adam. This is a market that you gotta control your emotions in. Let's play, baby. Let's play. You got this. Let's play. Let's play. All right, so I'm gonna go one contract. I'm gonna go 13 to 16 is actually would not work, but or could work. But let's 26s. They run up the stops above it. What time is it? 11 o'clock. But the market is lively. Let me see here. I'm gonna have to just gonna chill out and just maybe play the game a little bit longer, then stop. And figure out what they're doing. Okay, so what they're doing, the market is in sync on the short side. So that I can play that game. Let them run it up a little bit more. So that's, I mean, they're playing around a whole number. I mean, that's the 20 points right there. Damn. What you doing? What you doing? Man, I didn't realize I had more accounts copied. I copied a whole lot more accounts than I thought I did. Shit. What the fuck? Let's go back to it. I gotta take a breather here. Take a breather. Take a breather. Yeah, I'm copying 2, 4, 6, 7 accounts. Didn't even realize it. I thought I was copying like 3 of them. So I'm up like 6,700 across the board. Running at 75% accurate. Continuation trade, the target is 737. What the fuck is going on here? All right. Chopping. Let's see here. What is the market doing? The market is out of sync. Okay. So now let's see how they're going to run this thing up. They're going to run it up. I get it. But key is to get back in sync, which is under 80. You know, and if they run it up past 837, market will be in sync on the long side, but you're running into a captain setup on the 200. So that makes it choppy. How's everybody doing? Okay, Adam, you got hit a couple of times. Becca, where you at? Are you playing the game? Sheila, Safe, and Steven. Then we got Ethan, David, Juan. Juan shorted the world. Okay. Bebas. Yeah, no, nothing wrong with that. Save, buddy. Call it a day. Damn. Oh yeah, they're playing. They're playing. Let's go for our rallies are shortable, and let's go for 99. Let's see, 99. Okay, 93 is no good. 96s could happen. I mean, the price structure is kind of tightening here a little bit, so. Yeah, I'm sorry, Adam. This is a rough market. Let's go, let's play. Let them run it up. They're going to run it up here. There's a bunch of stops sitting under 93, so that could take us into the 06s. That's 03s. Yeah, let them go to 06. I mean, I'll take 06. 0675. Because that will take me 96s and 86s. Yeah, that's just a lot. Okay, let's see. 06 is kind of... No. I may need to take 10 points on this one. Yeah, I got to cancel this order. I got to cancel this order. Let's see how the 06s work. Well, 06 is... Yeah, 06 is... 86s. Yeah. Market is out of sync here. So 06s are... They're producing the first 10 points. Can they produce the second set of 10 points, which is the 86s? Can I get to 86s? And no. So that's a 10-pointer, yeah. So far, it's a 10-pointer. Good job, David. Man, I got a hit on a errand, like, because I'm copying. I didn't realize how many accounts I was copying, but copy trading, and one of my orders was just hanging, and I looked up and I'm down $1,200 on that trade. I was like, okay, I got to get out of this trade, and I've been chewing through it, and now positive, and I'm up like 6,700 across the board on basically cumulative on all the accounts. I copied 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 accounts. Wow, it was a wild run. Can't be bothered with getting emotional. A market like this will get you emotional. I guarantee you that. So that you got to take a lot of breaks, chill out. Like I gotta think about what I want to do here. So the 806 actually, 806 is produced that 20 points. I mean, it fluctuated, but it literally did it. So now let's look for another rally and look for a short. Good job, all traders. Okay, let's go here. I mean, speed, range, and behavior. Speed is moderate right now. The speed is slowing down. Range is expanding and on the short side. Rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis with a target of 737.75. We'll reevaluate the shorts if we break anything above 800. $77, $777, $779. Then you got 89. 89 is a good spot. Okay, so 88 half. I gotta take 80, 89. Okay, I got filled. Now I'm not happy with it. Damn. Oh, wow. I took a stop. I took a stop on this. I was trying to go. Let me try it again one more time. 916. The longs are getting active here. Could have been uglier. Could have been a 20-point stop. 20s, 16s. Let them, they're trying to run stops here. I get it. Market out of sync. That was nasty. I got short in a good spot. I mean, I was trying to really take a profit right here, and it just slipped me like 5 points, which is fine. I'll take a stop. It's a wild one though. Break the 85s. I mean, ultimately a 73, 75, 75. You get break 75, will be in sync. '96 is a long if they hold on to it. What is the market doing? 30 NT Renko, they're putting on a captain setup short, but you know they're flipping it here. So 807, 807, 807 is a big deal. '07. 807. No, they're not taking the 807. Okay, they're trying again. Shorts are coming back in. Running stops and coming back in. So that 800 is going to be a big deal, right? So we'll wait and see. I have one solid trade in my pocket here. Okay, they're doing that number. That's 12 to 2092. Okay, so they're about to close the 100. So now the market is in sync on the short side. Let's go with an 06 and see how well we do on that 06. I mean, they may not give it to us. I get it, but they're not going to give it to us. Market is in sync on the short side. Rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis. Let's let them run it up. There's a lot of distribution in that 800 to 820. If I take any trades here, it's going to be, look at that. Garbage. Okay, so what is that? 93? $93 is 73. That's too close. 06 and 86. Yeah. 80s and 60s. Our target is 737, by the way. So here I gotta be a little bit tighter in my targeting. '93s and '83s. I mean, that looks like it's a lot. All right. Taking out the stops right under that little formation. Let's see how the rallies will hold if they do. Okay, so now you're going 84, 86s. So we'll see what the 86s do, then the 96s, then the 806s. The 806 should have a bit of resistance to it, because that you're running stops. The 86 is held. All right, let's see. Oh, the market is out of sync again. Jesus. I'm trying to put orders in a way that will give me a higher probability. Typically, the market comes into this neutral zone and just kind of gets faded. So there's stops on above 90. They'll take it. They'll take it through the 800 to the 06s, 09s, and then we'll see what kind of market we have. Right now, the market is just simply churning. The market is out of sync. Profitable on the evals. Okay, that's good. Let's get it done. 5 by 4,500. Okay, that's a good job. Reload that thing and blow at 4. Yeah, that hurts, bro. That hurts, bro. Okay, I get it. Market's back in sync. What can I do here? What can I do that makes sense? 76s make sense. Oh, shit. Well, it makes sense, but the market does not like it. They're gonna freaking blow me out of that trade. I am taking a flat. Uh-oh. I got position still freaking going. Yep. I mean, let me see here. What is this? 125, 44. Okay. Okay, that's one. Okay, what is this account? 452. I keep getting hung up orders, guys. Keep getting hung up orders. That's no good. So I survived that trade. I mean, I made a little bit, 2 points, 2.5 points or so. But I mean, just immediately once the market does this and flip the cloud, I'm out. There's a captain set up long on the 100. I may have one more trade in my back pocket here. I'm surviving a lot of this noise business. It's like a minefield. Alrighty. They want to play that game. Captain set up long on the 100, and they're flipping the 200 into the captain set up short. So now we're getting two-sided market, and I'm going to look for an 09 and see if I can get a pullback into the 09. I'm keeping the pullbacks large, like, you know, that's a big, large pullback, just in case the market, it has a lot of momentum. Yeah, take care. It's an 08. They should be pulling this back. I get it, but yeah, here we go. 10, come on. Get down there. No. I'm taking that one. What happened here? Where's 252? Oh man, I flipped my. What did I just do here? 252. I thought I was copying my orders. I had an order that just filled and I was not copying my accounts. Okay, so let's just go back to copying. All right, let's see what we're gonna do here. Pullbacks are buyable. The market is out of sync again. So I may want to call it a day. I'm up at decent. I mean, we have a $1,400 account, 1,100, 1,000, and bunch of 800, 800, 800, and a 200. That account was negative 1,200, so we got it all the way back up to positive. I mean, we just want to take a breather and just call it a day. I mean, I think we've done good enough here for one day. I'm finding myself getting a little bit tired, and mentally I'm just done. So just reminder, next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I will be off. The room will be closed. I'm going to be on a mini vacation. So I'm excited about that. And we will see you guys bright and early on Thursday of next week. Stay safe and take care. Good day, guys. Good day.